Yes? Keeping yourself out of trouble, I hope? I'm not in the mood for you right now. Hardly. I have things under control, but since you've gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me. Even though I didn't actually need rescuing. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first. Well, thank you. Even though I know you're just being polite. You're different than the thugs Jack usually sends. Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect. It wasn't my idea for you to come down here poking your nose into my business. I just need some serum, and then you'll see why I was voted Miss Boston 3 years running. It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any. It really isn't any of your business. And he's always after me for being a blabbermouth. Typical. I don't recall asking you to rescue me. Early on, he figured out a way to transfer the beneficial side effects to the rest of us. He developed a serum that we all take. It pretty much halts aging. Although, you can see what happens if you stop taking it for too long. Don't worry. I'll be my usual stunning self as soon as I get some more serum. Of course not. You can't believe anything I say. I'm the crazy one, haven't you heard? But you don't care about any of that, do you? I'm sure Jack sent you to fetch me home. He's always trying to control me. So either Jack blabbed, or you're smarter than the thugs he usually has working for him. I don't take orders from the hired help. If Jack wants to spill the family secrets to just anyone, that's his business. I've already said too much. And I know it was Jack who sent you. He's always trying to control me. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult. He must have told you about the strange artifact my father found. Jack's been studying it for years. How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know. Thank you so very much. I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. Well, that's just typical. Jack wants to be in charge of everything, but can't even manage to keep up reliable serum deliveries. Well, if Jack already told you, there can't be any harm. That's right. I'm the crazy one in the family. Ask anyone. Well, then he probably told you he's been studying that artifact for years. I know we deserve to pay for what we've done, but so do you, Father. Jack, you've got to hit him with your fancy radiation gun. Come on, Jack. We'll never stop him unless he's weakened by that gun of yours. Die, you psycho! You were never a father to me. It's no use. We're barely hurting him. I can't thank you enough for giving me that serum. Jack doesn't need to know I got a little extra, does he? I can find my own way home. Thanks. You can tell Mother I'll be home soon. I'll never hear the end of this from Mother. Ah, my hero. Oh, it's you. I'm happy he's dead. He was going to kill us, wasn't he? And to be fair, we had it coming. I know Mother and I had our differences, but I actually do miss her. Mother tried to blame Jack, but she was the one who pushed him to use this serum in the first place. I'm sorry you never knew my father before the artifact took control of him. At least it's finally over. Lorenzo might have killed us all if it wasn't for you. Poor Edward. I never understood why he was so loyal to Jack. Poor Mother. The serum was the only thing keeping her alive. But she had lived far beyond her time. It's for the best. No, Mother. That's because we have. I must have read this one at least 20 times. I don't even know why I'm reading this. I think I could recite it from memory. I've read it so many times. We need some new books around here. I think I know them all by heart at this point. Not yet, Mother. No, Mother, I'm still reading it. Yes, I just finished. What is it now, Mother? Oh, for heaven's sake, Mother. Night, Mother. Not at the moment. You'll be the first to know if I get a boyfriend, though. Mother, you do realize that we are lucky to have canned peas? Most people nowadays don't even have enough to eat. I'm sure it wasn't beef. There aren't any cows anymore, Mother. It's better not to think about it too much. For one thing, it wasn't chicken. For another thing, you should be glad to have any wine at all. I can't imagine where he gets it from these days. Yes, Mother. Good night. Whatever you say, Mother. Yes, Mother. Have you ever been outside this house since the war? Have you seen what it's like out there? Do you really think I want to bring children into that kind of world? Not this again. Oh, hello, Mother. Mother. Hello, Mother. I haven't noticed anything different. It's not something I usually worry about. Oh yes, it's been really bothering me lately. I guess I'm going to have to get used to the idea that I'm actually an old lady now. I always knew we shouldn't be using the serum. But who could resist such a temptation? You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? How rude. Don't you know to never mention a lady's age? I'm fine, as you can see. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. But since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. I don't take orders from the hired help. Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self. Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first, but after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. Well, Thomas certainly thinks so. But really, I was just waiting to see if he would come to his senses. He seemed so interesting at first, but since we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. Don't tell me. Jack sent you. What makes you think I need to be rescued? Well, yes. I've been waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses, but since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. Wait. Since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. Oh my! Edward, how many times have I told you to call me Emogene? Oh, Thomas would have let me go eventually, but I was getting tired of waiting for him to come to his senses, so... Thank you. No, I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I think we know each other well enough that you can call me Emogene. Hello, Mr. Deegan. Hello, Edward. Hi, Edward. Are you as bored as I am? Hello. I was done with him. And he shouldn't have locked me in here. No, of course not. I could have left whenever I chose. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here.